So the opposition view is made up of only of people with vested interest with the pharmaceutical companies and the shrinks and the hospitals. I have yet to find one person who agrees with the hospitals that doesn't have some sort of vested interest, whether it is a family member or a doctor or a consultant or a teacher. I haven't found one person who isn't in bed with the shrinks or somebody hasn't put them up to it. You know what I mean? I've interviewed hundreds of people. At this point, I believe I'm over 1,000 people. Over 1,000 interviews, over 30 years of experience, no vested interest, no salary, nothing. And the truth is, psychiatry is a fraud. I was absolutely right. Whew. You know, it feels good to know that, you know, what I've been doing all these years, I was right to do. You know, because I was protesting this since I was a little kid, and I really didn't understand the deeper levels of it, or if I was really right. I just knew my instinct. I said, this doesn't look right. They're pilling me, and it's not helping me. I'm feeling sick, and I'm feeling worse. I'm lashing out more and more, and every time they give me a pill, I lash out more. And I knew that, you know, my mother was, you know, she was a victim at one point, but when she started selling out to my dad's agenda and teaming up with him, and he was trying to make it up to her by allowing her to have the say when he drugs up other people, you know. And when I saw that, how it really brought my mother down, you know, it made my mom went from somebody being very perceptive to loving her son to someone being out of touch, always wanting revenge on her son, you know, doing crazy stuff, acting weird, and there's nothing I could put past her anymore because she's out of her mind and her perception is just, she's totally out of touch. I walk into a room and she'll say hi to me like in a weird way, or she'll say hi after I leave, and her timing's out, she's just out of whack, she's just a mess. Pharmaceutical companies destroyed her, and the pharmaceutical companies prostituted my father, as far as he sold his morality in exchange for, you know, their principles, their religion. You know, he knew it was wrong deep down inside, but he convinced himself and justified it to himself that, oh, it's right. So, you know, this is why I have to warn you people that I've seen, you know, some of the highest, most respectable, upright citizens I can think of be brought down. My father was a saint before the pharmaceutical companies and the different government agencies, I'm not at liberty to speak of which one, brought him down. And as a result, he feels like he owes the white power structure something, and he is in their pocket. And he'll never admit that. He'll always talk in a revolution. One thing I've found, that the people who are the biggest Uncle Toms tend to talk the most revolutionary shit. My aunts, my father, Jesse Jackson, Al Sharpton. There's a lot of these people who are in their pocket. Dare I say, I believe Farrakhan is in some secret society, probably in their pocket, and I am not like him. I also believe in separatism and pluralism, and I believe we should separate ourselves from and live, you know, from the mainstream society, white straight society, live in a, you know, a dualistic society, and watch for any signs that they're treating us wrong, and to build our own army. And they owe us to make our part of town, our separate nation within their nation. They owe it to us to make it just as advanced as theirs, so they can't oppress us with technology. Thank you.